Okay, so today's plan is to just drive around Bangalore. Maybe I will drive outside few of the malls and see how they are doing. Is there any crowd? Is the crowd returning to places or not? The other main purpose is to actually test this new car vlogging setup that I have created and see how it performs. So let's go and see what happens today. Traffic seems to be normal now. You see as many cars as you would see on a regular Sunday. Even the bikes have come back. But many of the shops have still not opened. Many of the shops, for example, there is a shop here which used to serve some food. It is just not opened, and many of the paying guest accommodations are also not fully occupied. I think people have still not returned back to them. So it's a mixed thing. I think some businesses have opened, but I think many have still not opened. So that's kind of a concern. So there is this flyover and there is a truck that has broken down. So I am kind of stuck behind it. And I think I need to even adjust this camera. It seems to be completely getting overexposed. So let me find a place to stop and do some adjustments. Okay, so I have adjusted the camera settings. Now the picture looks a little bit better and we start ahead on our journey. So now we are reaching near Marthalli, and to me it looks like traffic as usual. I mean there is almost a sense of a traffic jam as we approach Marthalli, and the usual traffic I think seems to have returned. So now we are approaching the Kala Mandir area, and Kala Mandir area always has a traffic jam. I have never been able to drive through that place without stopping and for a few minutes. Let's see whether the Kala Mandir has changed or not. People seem to be in a hurry. Everybody is honking around me. I don't know why. Where do they have to go? Actually, this is surprising. Actually, Kala Mandir doesn't seem to have a traffic jam. So, yeah, one data point to suggest that traffic is not normal yet. So now we will drive towards KIADB and let's see how the office areas are. I know today is Sunday and on Sunday there isn't much crowd there, but we'll try to get a sense whether it looks like people have been coming in there or not. And then we will drive back via Phoenix Market City. So here is the Rainbow Children's Hospital. It is, we cannot conclude anything from this. It always used to be like this. But there isn't much of a traffic here, which again being Sunday, generally the traffic is like this. So I think this is alright. It's not a sign in either direction, whether it has opened or not opened, or whether things are normal or not normal. We cannot conclude from this. Okay, so this turn towards ITPL KIADB has been blocked because I think metro work has progressed. So let's see where can we find a turn. So it does look like that the metro has moved along since I came here last around 6 months back. Not too much progress, but definitely some more progress has happened. and hopefully in a year or two it will be ready. The station is still not built, but that is, I think those things take a little bit of time. So I think we are not going to go into KIADB because it looks like it's very difficult to go there. So what we will do is we will just drive towards Phoenix Market City and see how is it, whether there is this restaurant Udupi Grand. It's completely closed and it looks like it hasn't opened for months. So some restaurants just look like they have gone out of business. They have just given up because clearly their business has gone down dramatically. Supermarket is open. Now let's drive towards Phoenix Market City. So as on cue, it has started raining, and it's a very nice, decent rain. We are slowly coming up near Phoenix Market City. I think that would be the litmus test. If it is crowded, you can say people have decided to normalize their lives. If it is not, because on typical Sunday, Phoenix Market City used to be very, very crowded. Even from outside, you don't even need to go inside. There will be people that are loitering around in the yard before it and things like that. So we are just about to come up near it. Before that, we'll cross the Decathlon, and we are just about near Decathlon. Some small restaurants have opened here. There is a brand factory. I never noticed this brand factory, but even there it looks like pretty much deserted. Yeah, there are one or two customers moving around, so it's open, but it's not very crowded. Metro has few cars, so it looks like it's doing business. Decathlon also seems to be open and doing decent business, so people are visiting that place. And now we are coming up near Phoenix Market City. So here is, I think, we are just about near Phoenix Market City. Let's see how is it. There are a lot of cars around on the road, but I don't know whether they're going in or not. Another 50 meters. I can see cars coming out of Phoenix Market City. The liquor shop is open, but there are no customers. So here is the Phoenix Market City. Clearly the crowd is not as much as it used to be. Clearly it is deserted. There are few customers that I can see, but clearly, and they have put this one of those airport style queues. I think life is going to be very, very different. These going to malls were supposed to be fun activities which you enjoy. It is no longer enjoyment. I am actually going to visit a mall only when I need to really, really buy something. If I can't buy it online, then only I will go there, because it almost looks like, immigration check for entering United States of America. Very soon I think they will ask you to strip down and, do a body cavity search or something like that. This is just not worth it. If you had to stand in a queue just to enter and spend 15 minutes in that queue, I don't think it's an enjoyable activity anymore. And if you are not enjoying it, then there has to be a really, really specific reason on why you want to go to a mall. I think I am out of it. I probably am never going to go to a mall unless there is something that I can only buy in the mall. But clearly the normalcy hasn't returned, because even in that queue there were like 5 people. So it's not like many people are visiting malls. So clearly, contrary to what anybody might be saying, Corona may be there or may not be there, or it might be here or it might have gone away. But the fear of Corona is clearly there, and people who can afford to not take chances are not taking chances. So this is going to keep on impacting the business for quite some time. We have to wait and see when people can build, courage to go to these places, and I think that will only happen when all this, extra checks and masks and all these go away. Because as I said, you are not going to go if you don't enjoy it. The malls have no reason for anybody to visit them. We started going to them because they used to be fun places. On a weekend, you go there, you spend few hours, kill some time, have something to eat. If you want to buy something, you buy, but you can buy things in so many places. You don't need to be in a mall for that. So I am very, very, suspicious on whether these malls are ever going to normalize, and I don't know how long they can continue with very few customers. Very soon, the hard economic decisions will kick in, and you will see people shutting down shops in the malls, and I don't know what will happen then. It's clearly not. It's actually worse than I thought when I started on this drive. I always thought that most people have kind of reconciled with Corona and they are just moving around out and about as if it was normal. I know it is not normal, but I somehow believe that most people think it is normal. But I think I was wrong. It's not. People know, and rightly so. It's not normal. Most people are being careful. People who are going out and about are those who cannot afford to stay indoors, who have no other option. So I think that's what it is. Let's go a little bit more. We'll drive in front of MG Road and see whether there is any change there, and then we will go back home. This area also seems to have been cleaned up for metro construction. So it looks like metro is picking up the speed in this KR Puram station area, and for a while it felt like the work is completely stalled, but that doesn't look like the case. It looks like the work at least has picked up again, because I see some more old buildings being demolished, and I think there's even the number of pillars that were there has increased. So that's a good, hopeful sign. I think Bangalore needs this particular section of metro very badly, and even if we can get the outer ring road from Silk Board to KR Puram also accelerated, I think a lot of traffic problems can be taken care of, because a lot of people, these roads are completely undrivable on an office day in normal times. Of course, nowadays that's not the case. So now we are on Old Madras Road near this Gopalan Mall, and let's see whether this mall was always not very crowded anyway, because it's kind of in middle of nowhere, but let's see whether how is it doing right now. This mall looks like closed. I don't no, they are open. They are not closed. They are open, but Yeah, not don't seem to be having many people inside. Some of these malls, anyway, their primary customers used to be people from apartments around them. So I would have thought that their customer base would have been intact because those people have no choice but to shop here. But I think many people have migrated to online because the fear is still there, and probably rightly so. So we are near Bayappanhalli metro station, and there is some traffic here. So, but this is a kind of a national highway, so we don't know whether this is a traffic coming from other cities or it is local traffic. But again, clearly nothing like what should be there on a Sunday evening. It is nowhere close to a Sunday evening traffic. Metro parking is pretty much empty. There are very few cars there.
$14.
So we just crossed through the Forum Mall as well, and in the Koramangala, and there are like just probably few people who are walking around. It's nowhere as crowded as it used to be before the Corona times, and so the verdict is very clear. Of all 3-4 major malls that I looked at, they are nowhere as crowded as they used to be. And that only means that even though there are no restrictions from the government, there is a little bit of inconvenience in going to these places because you have to, there is that whole social distancing, and then some guy will take your temperature, and those things are there. But they are not as bad as frisking, which was already happening earlier. But I think people are just being careful, and they are not, even though somebody may say that, oh, the corona is receding now. I don't think people believe that, and I think that is one factor that everybody has to take into account, including the governments, that even when all the restrictions go away and everything opens, most people will not be comfortable going to places like malls or markets, and there has to be an alternate plan for those businesses. Either there is a way so that people are made comfortable so that they return to markets, or what? I mean, something has to be done. Markets cannot remain open without customers. I think that is a simple fact of economics. So that's it. I think I am done with this vlogging trip that I had started, and it is very clear that things are not back to normal. So for now, I think I'm going to sign off, and we can basically, wait for another installment of my vlog. For now, I think tata and bye-bye. If you have liked this video, please subscribe and hit the bell icon as well to receive notifications. And keep on smiling, keep on living, and keep on driving.